Chris, what's up?
Yo, MP, you ready to start working on your hot zones?
Let's do it.
That's the win. Drop it.
That's all you, MP.
Hey, what's up with that? Oh, that's too easy. Hey, give me that one. No. Don't give me that. Yeah, that's my spot. Are you serious? Yeah, that's right. Don't give me those. Oh, take over. That was going in. Oh, from downtown. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Oh, let me keep shooting that. What? No. My game's gold right here. I mean, come on, yo. Yeah.
Good shot, MP.
You don't want none of this. Yeah, baby. I can move it back some more if you wanted to.
That's the best I've seen you shoot, MP. Great work today.
Appreciate your help, Coach. Chris, what's up?
MP in the house. Let's get to work. It's time to grind. You up for a scrimmage?
You know I'm down.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, let's go. Move around. Where's the that's fine. Whose bat is that? Oh! Don't blame it on that wind. Shoot. Stay on him! You got him! Hey, that's not your range, man. Come back in here. I got you. I
I got him! Up, help! Mismatch!
Don't let him shoot that!
Hey!
Hey, what's the count? No muscle. Too far for you.
Come around, back up!
You can't rain. You can't shoot. You missed badly.
Give me that!
Get the rebound!
Hey, you just need to stay home and play 2K, yo. Yeah, that's how I do it. This is
Nice shot,
automatic.
MP.
Hey, back door! Get mine!
Ball coming!
Go over!
Pressure him up!
Yo, what you got?
Hey, good look!
Get mine!
Hey, right here! Get board!
You should that's a -1 with that miss.
Back door! Hey, let's go, move around!
You want it? Try to come get it. Come on.
Yo, look at the clock, B!
That's going in.
Help him out!
Why you come out here throwing a practice on your shoot?
Hey, yo, right here.
12 up.
Back door!
Check it.
You got him!
Get board!
You
Don't
didn't
blame
even
it
hit
on that
rim.
Ball!
Yeah, you can't shoot. That's not your range, man. Come back in here. That's it. Yeah, that was sweet.
Hey, yo! Help him out! Who's watching him? Pressure on him! Come on!
How many is that?
Hey!
Oh, yes, sir. 20-14. Check. No muscle, man. Too far for you.
Stay there! Oh, hit that.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
You got to be kidding me. Check it.
Hey, yo, watch back door.
Yo, check Rock.
Watch out.
Whoa. Yikes. You missed badly.
Hey, come around, come around.
Try to guard me. You nothing.
That's a foul game, huh?
You have better today. Nice work. I'll see you next week.
I appreciate it. Thanks for pushing me.
Yes, sir.
Looking good, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online or take a look at our available tickets.
Each and every one of you will get your own Spurs squad posters. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Canada Day. What better way to pass the year than pictures of your favorite mascot, the Coyote and the Silver Answer. The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to...
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Both of the towers out there for them. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And it's going to be... Checked in for McDaniels. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. Now here's Sohan. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Wembanyama. Shot misses. Good D by Gobert. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. 6-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Paul. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Got it. Paul's got his second bucket.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is giving up inches to almost every other player in the league, but he plays big because he knows how to use his body, and he can score inside a lot of different ways. He can finish against bigger players.
A nice shot by MP.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Fires the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now here's Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Towns. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Conley passes to MP. Outside Edwards. Back to Brown. The three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And Minnesota making a change here.
Substitution on court.
Here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Collins with a screen on Brown. Here's Vassell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Minnesota, MP is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5.
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Spurs trail by 3. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Brown. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Branham, guarded by Edwards. Tries the spin move. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. Mike Conley, third.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Sohan, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all. He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Spurs trail by 6. Down low. Here's Sohan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside Reed. MP looking around. Jacks up at 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. To the middle. Here's MP. MP, the flush.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Branham. Now here's Sohan. From downtown, good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Reed, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Edwards. Conley passes to Brown. And MP throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell outside. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Outside, Brown. MP making the long-range connection.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns on a screen. Takes it in. Vassell with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Paul passes to Vassell. Kept alive. And the shot goes in. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Big fella, you ever been on a horse?
Of course, Ernie. They call me the Big Wrangler.
Ernie, I just can't imagine what that horse was thinking when it saw Shaq walk up to him. I'm surprised the horse didn't just bolt out of there.
Absolutely. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire.
Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. MP's checked in for McDaniels. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Branham in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Vassell outside. Sohan outside. Just 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Minnesota again missing. Spurs trail by 12. And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Stolen by Vassell. Paul with it. Pass to Branham. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, high post. He's against Gobert. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. MP against Vassell. Alexander Walker, the pass to Brown. Towns a screen on Vassell. Here's Brown. And there's the drive with contact. MP for 2.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Pass to Branham. And here's Vassell. The three is up. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
On the wing, MP. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. Up top, Vassell. Covered by MP. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Conley passes to MP. Reed a screen on Vassell with 2 seconds left. Power move from MP.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. MP is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joe Ingles. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Castle.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. MP, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Pass to Collins. With the teardrop. Nice D from Reed. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Edwards. Now MP. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Edwards. Back to MP. Reed sets a screen. Here's MP. Working the interior. MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Minnesota will... So it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.